Hey everybody, what's up? This is Crypto Cody, and I'm so excited to do another video for you guys. Guys, if you could do me a huge favor, please like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification. That would mean the world to me. In today's video, we're going to be talking about TEZOS, as well as the XTZ coin, and a possible future price prediction. So let's dive into it, guys. Okay, so now I just want to dive into why I think that TEZOS is actually really a lot better than a lot of other platforms out there, such as Ethereum. And again, this is not me trying to put down Ethereum. I think Ethereum's awesome, and I will forever be an investor of it, I'm sure. But what it really comes down to is this, is that the technology of what TEZOS has to offer is just so much more beautiful. So let's just kind of start with this. So it's basically an open source platform for assets and applications that can evolve by upgrading itself. So in other words, you don't have to deal with the traditional forks that needed to take place, like with Bitcoin, for instance, had all these different forks, continues to have all these different forks. TEZOS doesn't need to deal with that. It's just the way the protocol works is that it can have that upgrade without having to go through that process. In addition to that, it's an on-chain governance. And basically what this is it says that TEZOS and all the stakeholders can participate in governing the protocol. The election cycle provides a formal and systematic procedure for stakeholders to reach agreement on proposal protocols. So there's a beautiful democracy that is kind of worked into this whole entire protocol, which I think is absolutely awesome. Okay, so now we'll talk smart contracts and formal verification. So TEZOS offers platforms to create smart contracts and build decentralized applications that cannot be censored or shut down by a third party. So this is amazing. So you got to understand, this is the whole idea of decentralization. For you to be able to have the opportunity to create an application or a DApp and not have to there's no way that TEZOS or the people backing it or on the platform, they can't shut that thing down. They can't get rid of it because it's truly decentralized in that aspect. So that, to me, gives a full power and sovereignty to the content creators, which I think is awesome. And then finally, this is huge for people that are investors, is the whole proof of stake. So basically what this is dealing with is, I'll just kind of simplify it. Essentially, when you are dealing with the liquid proof of stake, or the LPOS is kind of what they call it, what you're doing is you're having an opportunity as a stakeholder to bake your XTZ, all right? And when you do that, what that does for you is that gives you the incentive as a holder to acquire more XTZ. So in other words, you are simply going to be baking this TEZOS, and you're going to be able to create more TEZOS residually. So we'll kind of dive into that a little bit more as far as the different platforms that you can use as far as this whole proof of stake process goes. Okay, so let's just talk a little bit about the news as far as the performance of TEZOS and what it's done in the past year. Okay, so it says TEZOS price has risen about 1,000% in the last year alone. If you think Bitcoin and Ethereum have exploded in value lately, take a look at what TEZOS has been up to. In the last year, more cryptocurrencies have witnessed a strong recovery with gains of well over 100% seen by most cryptocurrencies during this time. However, TEZOS, or XTZ, is the only large cap cryptocurrency to achieve more than 1,000% growth during this time. So this is crazy, guys. What this is stating is during the bear market, TEZOS had just a tremendous amount of strength. And a lot of that had to do with its unbelievable amount of marketing. You got to understand that this thing was on Coinbase, which, as much as a lot of the old users of Coinbase hates Coinbase, the reality is that it is going to continue to probably be one of the largest gateways to get in. And a lot of that too also has to do with the muscle memory of people who have bought in the past 2017 bull run, because you got people who pulled out, or people who lost money, or people who are just basically hodling money, and they don't know any better about any other exchanges. So what are they going to use? They're going to use the Coinbase. So a lot of crazy increase in the XTZ is due to their marketing strategies, which are just truly unbelievable. So let's kind of read a little bit more about this. So it says, After reaching an all-time high, low under 3 cents back in December 2018, Tezos began to reverse course, slowly recovering value throughout much of 2019 before exploding in value in November 2019 onwards. This growth saw Tezos leap its way up to the cryptocurrencies ranking, climbing from 22nd place, and this is on the CoinMarketCap is what they're talking about, in December 2018 up to the 10th place as of today. So just amazing, absolutely amazing. And that right there, I mean, just to kind of explain, that's a $2.5 billion is how much it's swelled up to. So that's phenomenal. Now, if you were to compare that to anything else, like let's compare that to Bitcoin and Ethereum, you have the comparison, which is a 200% increase on Ethereum and Bitcoin in 2019. So this thing has just truly exploded in value, absolutely. Tezos also is leading today's bullish price rally, which has seen the cryptocurrency gains of almost 15% since yesterday to reach as a $3.78 before cooling off back on its current value of $3.73. So just exciting, guys. It's absolutely exciting. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, guys, so let's talk a little bit about the opportunities as far as the incentives that you can get just by simply holding your XTZ coin on Coinbase. All right, so this is what it says. So maintain control. Your Tezos always stays on your wallet. You just earn rewards while keeping your cryptos safely on Coinbase. You can opt out at any time you want. All right, so now just by simply leaving your Tezos on Coinbase, I believe it's after 30 to 40 days or something along those lines. I can't remember where I read that, but somewhere along those lines, you have to leave it there. Then after that happens, this is what happens. You earn the rewards in crypto. Okay, so the estimated reward rate is staking on Coinbase at 5%. This rate will change over time based on the staking rewards distributed by the Tezos network, okay? But after that period of time that you're waiting or just keeping your coins on Coinbase, then you start receiving rewards. And here's what the great thing about that is that once you've received those rewards, you'll see pending rewards in real time. Once the initial holding period completes, you will receive rewards every 3 days. So this is just a true opportunity for residual income, guys. And for those of you who don't know what residual income is, it basically means you do something once, you get paid over and 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 over again. All right. So that's the kind of money that you want to make. That's the kind of, investing opportunities that you want. Now, this is just the Coinbase opportunity. There's some other opportunities as far as how you can actually create a greater residual income percentage-wise on other platforms. Now, if you want to advance and broaden your horizon as far as being invested in cryptocurrency goes, this is a phenomenal wallet opportunity called the Atomic Wallet. And what's great about this regarding Tezos is that when you put your coins on this wallet, you can actually begin the baking process on this wallet, which I believe would earn you an additional 2% more than what you would make on Coinbase. So you can make, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, up to 7% residual income based on what you're staking. Obviously, you've got some big names like ZT from Binance, who's giving a 5-star review to this wallet. And, the great thing about this wallet, guys, is that there's just so many different cryptocurrencies that are on it. It just gives you such a broad variety to be investing in. And so here's the different coins that you can stake. Obviously, you have Tron, you have Tezos is here, and you can kind of see that the larger percentage opportunity here. So yeah, it's just under 7% for Tezos on here. And so to me, this is just a phenomenal opportunity to be able to have that those staking options on this wallet. Whereas obviously Coinbase doesn't have as many options regarding cryptocurrencies. And so, I think this is something that you should definitely, do some research on, really look into and see how you can actually create true residual income through staking. All right, guys, so let's take a look at the Tezos or the XTZ price. It's currently sitting at $2.71. In my opinion, this is a phenomenal time to be buying. I want to remind everybody, I'm no financial advisor. Please make all of your financial decisions not based on what I say. Do it on your own personal research and responsibility of your own self. But with this price, I think first of all, obviously we're down in the red. We're down 11%. Awesome time to be buying, being in the red. But the other thing too is it is in the rank 10 right now, which is pretty awesome. it just kind of leads to believe that there's a lot of faith that people have in this particular coin in the market. The interesting thing for me though is that if you were to look at the price back as far as its all-time high was, it actually was only $4.46. That was July 1st, 2018, which, you know, in the defense of that, was during the bear market. So, I mean, there was a lot of price fluctuation, very difficult to deal with. But, you know, I think overall, this coin has the opportunity, you know, being a coin that only has basically a total supply, I believe, of 702 million. Yes, 702 million right there. You know, I could see this thing going for sure into the $20 or $30 range for sure. Now, but here's the thing, you know, I'm no financial advisor. Please don't go out and just start buying a bunch of the XTZ coin just because I'm saying that kind of stuff. You know, I think that if you were to see a total market cap, which is obviously currently sitting at 200, we're so down right now, guys. This is crazy. Guys, this is the time to buy, okay? Not to go off all rabbit trail here, but amazing time to buy in the crypto world. Down, you know, from our 2020 high of 307 billion. I mean, now we're down literally more than 40 billion. Unbelievable. You know, I think that there's a lot of opportunity with this in the sense of the baking aspect of it, where you can actually create that residual income. Do I think that this is going to be a higher performing coin? I'm not super confident that it will be like one of the highest performing coins in 2020, but I do think that it will perform well. Based on its initial high, obviously, we're only talking about something that was like 1 or not even barely 2x, you know? So, but I do think that the development, the fact that it's got a lot of faith in it by being ranked 10 shows that there's a lot of people investing in it. I do think the numbers are good here. And like I said, I think I could see this thing easily going up to the 30, even the $40 range in 2020. But we will see. I'm not 100% sure. It could go beyond that. Who knows? But the reality is this. The technology's there. The marketing is there. You know, when people start flooding back into the market, I truly believe that Coinbase is going to be the gateway, you know, that and crypto.com. And, you know, I think that there's just a lot of people that want to be just having that security. So that's why they're going to be going into those particular gates. But I think overall, what you're going to see is that TEZOS is going to be a lot easier to have more than one of, you know, whereas Bitcoin is not. So I think people are going to be excited about that, but you have to also remember there's other coins out there too, like XRP, you know, that are going to be competitive as far as that whole concept goes. But yeah, I mean, price-wise, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this thing flying up to 20, 30, 40, even $50 you know, within the next year. It could go higher. I've heard some price predictions on this thing saying that it's going to be $200 or $300. It's absolutely possible, but I don't think that we can hit that unless we're in above $1 trillion total market cap, which obviously we're barely floating above $250 billion right now. So anyways, guys, that's my personal thoughts as far as price prediction goes on this coin. And I do think that it's a phenomenal coin. I think that it's worth investing in, especially for the residual income part of it. That's the baking part. And just, you know, as we talked about that, you know, I'd encourage you guys to look more into that for yourselves. But that's really the kind of coins that, you know, if you're long-term holders, the coins that you want to hold are coins that are going to produce for you while they're sitting in your freaking wallet. I mean, that to me is so key as far as being an investor goes. Why not treat it like it's kind of, you know, almost operative as like a mutual fund or a CD or something that's like, it's creating passive income for you. It's creating that residual income. So anyways, I'm going to stop blabbering. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. Please leave your comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are on the TEZOS coin or the XTZ coin and what you think the future of it holds. So, all right, thanks, guys. Have an awesome day. Crypto Cody out.